Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my ELRC 2507 screencast. Throughout the semester, we were prompted to design a personal website. My personal website is called Thread Record, and it was initially designed to help people with relevant information about how to get into fashion, whether it be about buying basics, finding personal style, or where to buy certain types of clothes. You may be asking, who am I? This is my biography. My name is Raven Woods. This says 22 years old, but I'm 23 years old now. My birthday was in October. I live in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I study kinesiology here at LSU, Louisiana State University. My current concentration is physical activity and health. However, the purpose of this website, to be reiterated, is to spread my passion for educating people within fashion. I come from a large family of 6 siblings. I'm the oldest, and being the oldest has allowed me to gain a lot of experience with teaching young kids. This was through my siblings, and I was able to build healthy habits, effective communication, and deploy creative ways of conveying complex information in simple ways so that kids can understand. Personally, my passions for teaching extend beyond traditional education. I am a barber. I'm also heavily interested in music, video games, fitness, and fashion. And overall, I'm deeply interested in learning, and therefore I'll always be willing to teach it to others, because I feel like being a student of something helps you build an appreciation for the topic you're learning about. And when you acquire this respect, it inspires you to spread the knowledge in ways that are more beneficial than it was for yourself. And everyone has something new to add once they educate themselves. New perspectives and new opinions always come out. Alright, first we're going to go to our resource page. And this is my personal resource page here, Discovering Your Personal Style, where we made a class wiki page. Mine was self-titled along with the website called Thread Record, and the purpose was the same. The primary objective was to elicit a level of interest in fashion that inspires the viewer to interact with fashion in educational, practical, and creative ways. Below, as you scroll through the wiki, are multiple YouTube video resources consisting of wardrobe essentials, proportions and body types, as well as trendy versus timeless fashion options. And each one of these videos has a brief synopsis below it explaining what's going on. Next is the teacher choice wikis. These first two are the wiki pages from my friends that I made in the course throughout this semester. One was about Twitch streamers, and the other was about youth football in New Orleans. And below are some additional wikis that I thought were interesting as I was scrolling through the collective page we had to make for this assignment. This is All Things Pink, a travel guide to France, and enhancing the PWI experience as a black girl. Actually, we should scroll down and do the tech blog next that I have linked. This was my tech blog called Reflections of Technology. Again, I had another introduction as well as a photo of myself. We had 3 blog posts. Scroll down for the first one, actually. The first was the introduction and the purpose of this blog. And the purpose of this blog was to create a series of posts related to the tandem of education and technology as it pertains to future educators. You could expect to see posts about copyrights, fair use practices, as well as how to utilize wiki pages throughout the classroom setting. And they're aimed at a prospective and tenured educators alike, so both new and old educators can utilize this blog platform for information regarding wiki pages and copyright laws and things of that nature, to keep everyone up to date with the evolution of education through technology. Here's another blog post about copyright, fair use, and permissible amounts. And the third blog post about how to use wikis in the classroom. I also have some RSS feeds about education, this one being from the New York Times. Technology, this one being about TechCrunch, and a miscellaneous one about fashion from GQ. Next, a few of our tech projects. Here is a thematic presentation we had to create using only copyright-free images. Mine was based on religion. I'll scroll through this really quick. This is a Hindu temple. This is an Islamic mosque, a Buddhist temple, a very ancient Acoma building. The ancient Acoma faced religious persecution, so they have very little known about their practices. This is the Valley of the Fallen sanctuary, I guess you can say, and it's a historical monument throughout Catholicism. And in Spain, another Hindu temple. This is the Jesus Christ Church of Latter-day Saints, or the Mormon Church. Here's a cross located in Spain. Here's the St. Edmundsbury Cathedral, which was built to house the remains of King Edmund. Here's another cross, and that's about it for the thematic presentation. Go to the mobile app. Here we had to create a Google Slides presentation about a mobile app we were given by the instructor. Mine was on WeVideo, a free-to-use platform similar to iMovie. Overview of WeVideo is basically a video editing platform with lots of stock media such as images, videos, and music. And it's very well optimized for all major platforms, whether it be Chrome, Windows, Mac, or mobile. And it has cloud capabilities so that you can save your videos and downloads on the fly. Again, talking about compatibility. It's free, but there are purchasing options, which is around $90 a year for a single teacher, $300 a year for the classroom, and custom pricing options for schools and districts. On the App Store, it's about 50.1 megabytes, and it's highly accessible both through Apple and Android. It can be used in the classroom for teachers to create assignments quickly, support real-time collaboration, give in-the-moment feedback, make instructional videos, and empower the student's voice through video assignments. And for districts, it can create engagement in class through videos, unlock creativity through like the editing softwares, and foster collaboration as people work together to create videos on this platform. Some of the benefits and some of the challenges, and then a small brief tutorial at the end. Here we have PLNs and PLEs, some brief definitions of a PLN and a PLE. A PLN is a personal learning network, and it consists of all the ways people learn through interacting with other people, where a PLE, a personal learning environment, is a conglomerate of all the tools for which a person can engage in learning. Examples of a PLN would be Instagram, Twitter, different social media platforms, as well as certain areas where you can be sociable with other people. Whereas examples of a PLE are different social media platforms and their very specific uses for how people learn and how they come together to form a specific environment for how you learn. This is mine personally. I use YouTube to implement new ideas, Instagram for comparison and personal reflection, and my university as a means for a physical environment for learning and concrete and practical elements to new information. Here we have a building my professional learning network chart, where we discuss the blogs, curation, and microblogs through certain different reflections. And these reflection assignments were very useful in getting to know these platforms on a more intimate level and gain a wealth of knowledge about the platforms. Here we have a website evaluation, where we were given a specific website to do a bunch of research on. I chose Jason Learning, an independent nonprofit organization aimed at creating comprehensive learning curriculum through a variety of courses within STEM education subjects such as science, technology, engineering, and math coursework. Below that, we have the ISTE standards infographic where I detailed each facet of the ISTE standards educators with my own definitions. Next, we can go over to the Apple Teacher certification within the Evaluations tab. Here, I decided to become Apple Teacher certified for the iPad and got all 6 badges for iPad general use, and then different apps for the iPad such as Pages, Keynote, Numbers, iMovie, and GarageBand. It's actually pretty fun to do the quizzes and get a lot of information regarding how to properly use an iPad in an educational setting. These are my personal choice tabs. There isn't much here due to time constraints. I wasn't able to add much, but I will be going back and adding a lot of information to this personal website in the future. Screencast, currently I'm talking to you now, so after I finish this screencast, I'll be adding it to the website so you all can see. And lastly, we have the digital story. Here is my digital storyboard. This whole assignment was about creating a video story in which we narrated something we were particularly interested in. I chose the rise, fall, and rise again of selvage denim, which was basically detailing the history of Levi's, the very well-known American denim brand, and then also discussing how the quality of Levi's fell over time due to its popularity and changing manufacturing to make cheaper alternatives for all the people that wanted to attain Levi's. And the Japanese noticed that the loss of quality from the Levi's expansion and decided to take the denim they found at World War II invasion sites and reverse engineer them to create their own very popular selvage denim practices. Here are a couple Japanese selvage denim specific denim working machines. This is a Toyota machine. Yes, Toyota, the same car manufacturer, decided to make the the shuttle looms necessary for creating Japanese exclusive selvage denim. Studio D'Artisan was the first big collective called the Osaka 5, and which consisted of very large denim brands such as Denim and Evisu that we see today. Brands like Evisu, Capital, and Bape all stemmed from the success of Osaka 5, and here's Travis Scott wearing Evisu pants and likely a Bape shirt of some sort to show that selvage denim is still highly sought after in today's media, and you'll see a lot of influencers, artists, and celebrities wearing these types of fabrics. And below this is the actual video that I created. I'm running out of time on my narration, so I can't show you the full video, but yeah, that is about it for the screencast of my personal website titled Thread Record, as long as the resources, tech projects we did throughout the semester, Apple Teacher certification, and my own personal biography. Thank you. I really enjoyed doing this, as well as the entire assignment throughout the semester. It was actually a breath of fresh air from very monotonous routine of college, which is basically just listen to lectures and copy them down and read the notes and get ready for an exam. Doing this semester-long project was really a fun experience, and I can't thank Miss Debbie enough for giving me a taste of something different throughout education here in college. Thank you.